Well, here it is. This is the first official church that doesn't have a name yet video footage of an adventure that we're going to take together. February 18th, 2016, introducing what we're doing together for the next couple weeks. So tonight, not a big thing. Don't worry too much. We just want you guys to have some time together to get to know each other, and that's a good way to start, right? What do you think, Josh?
Yeah, and let's just right off the bat, we gotta apologize for the quality. We're new to this. We're trying some new things out, and we're hoping to make these videos again in the future and polish them up a little bit. But until then, you're stuck with this.
Yeah. Now, we could have told you we want you to think about these things by yourself at home alone, but that's not the best way to work together, and that's not the best way to build community. We want you to be in community, be together. So those people in the room, the ones you don't know yet, tonight, get to know them. Ask some questions, have some fun. This is kind of a mixer night. Get to know the people because we're going to be doing church together. So be a good idea to know who you're hanging out with. That's going to be a good way to start.
Absolutely, absolutely. Now, just to give you a heads up, for the next 7 weeks, you get to hang out with us, Josh, Jake, and the somewhat effeminate couch that we're sitting on.
But you don't even know where it is, do you?
Yeah, you don't know where it is, but you're going to get to hang out with us a little bit. We're going to talk about who we are, because we really think, obviously the church a lot of times becomes about what we do, but we believe that who we are in God shapes what we do. So for the next 7 weeks, we're going to talk about qualities, things that we as a church community aspire to be.
Yeah, that's important. So with that being said, get to know each other. You don't got to worry too much because we're going to do some of that first. You guys can get to know us a little bit. One of the questions that I was thinking that we were going to ask each other, first one being this, if Josh and you start, and then I'll answer it too, that's only fair. If you could have any superpower, super ability in the whole world, you make it up, whatever you want it to be, what would it be and why?
Strangely enough, I've thought about this a lot. I would, if I could have a superpower, I would be able to draw things into reality. I love art, so that's perfect.
Wow.
I'd be able to, I could draw a door on the wall and suddenly a door would be there. That'd be a pretty
That's
cool
amazing.
superpower, right?
I wish I would have thought about that.
So how about you, superpower?
Yeah, mine is less thought out, and you'll see that that's a common theme with us. I think it'd be really cool to be able to control animals. There's other superheroes that can do that. Aquaman can control anything in the ocean. Ant-Man can tell ants what to do. Like if he wants an ant farm to move around, he can do that. I think it'd be really cool. Could make for a very different weekend. I've got kids. How cool of a dad would I be if I could tell all the animals what to do? It's kind of out there. Your answer probably won't be worse than mine.
Wasn't that like a princess power?
I
Remember that Cinderella girl?
She was probably the best one then.
She could command the mice. Anyway.
Next question.
Next question is this. What is something about you that most people don't know?
I'm curious how many people are not going to know this. Some of you might, but I was adopted at birth. I don't know who my birth parents are, and that has shaped me, I think, in a very different way. I care a lot about adoption. Me and Jamie want to adopt, but that is something that's very close to my heart, and it's neat to see how God has adopted us into his family, and it just... So Jake Gibbs is adopted. I don't know who my birth dad is, and I know who my birth mom is, but we haven't met officially, and I don't know. I guess I'm nervous. Like, I'm going to tell her, hey, we have the same eyebrows. That's kind of cool. So I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, that's something you don't know about me.
All right. Mine's a bit more shallow. Way more shallow. I have a fake front tooth. There you go.
I did not know that.
Adopted
Wow.
fake front tooth. Yeah, I dove into a swimming pool in middle school and hit the bottom.
Wow.
And came out with, it's only half of it. It's not like the whole thing. But I thought my life was over,
Yeah.
And it's amazing what dentist can do,
Wow.
So fake front tooth, there you go.
No one knew. Now you guys have something. That's good. All right.
All
One more. Go a little bit deeper too. Everyone's got stuff they want to do in their life. They got a bucket list, things they want to accomplish before they kick the bucket. And so as we're going to talk about too. So for me, something that I want to do in my life before it's all said and done. I've always wanted to do this, and I hope someday I do, maybe with some of you guys. but I want to go skydiving. I want to jump out that dang plane
I will skip.
and fall straight to the earth. Let's see what happens.
That
looks exciting to me.
Fall straight to the no,
I mean, I
no
don't really have any
parachute
other
in there
options.
as well. I mean, like,
Well, I'm kind of a thrill seeker, so we'll see
okay.
what happens.
Fall straight to the earth.
Yeah. Okay. Might be a short-lived vision we've got here for you.
A bucket list for me would be someday. Okay, I already talked about superpowers. I'm gonna go a little further into my geek stats here. Someday, I would like to go to New Zealand and go on a tour, a Lord of the Rings tour,
Oh,
and go see. Lord of the Rings
Yeah.
was filmed there, and they have a lot of the sets
they
and
have
stuff.
the whole Hobbit
That
town
would
is
be
there.
amazing. That would be amazing. Actually, as some of you are watching this, my parents are in New Zealand doing that right now.
Oh,
Yeah,
brutal.
I got left here.
So
Anyway.
he's committed to this then. Wow.
Anyway, tonight's about community. It's about
Yeah.
getting to know each other. We believe that life happens best when you're doing it together, and we can accomplish so much more together. And that's what tonight's about. Get to know the people in your group so that in the coming weeks, you can effectively serve God in His kingdom.
That's it. Yep. And then next time you see us, I'm gonna want to know what superhero you picked, by the way, or superpower. But thank you guys so much for tuning in, and come back next week for some ending like that. Signing off. We don't really have an ending yet, so we'll figure that one out. But all right.
Live long and prosper.